Hello, hello, hello. I wanted to come on here real quick as there's some stuff going down that y'all need to be aware of. Um, I can't make you do anything about it, but I'm going to make sure you're aware of it. So just recently, in fact, it was just 2 days ago, the National Guard did a exercise in regards to cyber attacks. As you know, recently the meat industry was attacked severely, and just before that, the pipeline was attacked. And we've known for years that is one of our greatest weaknesses is our internet and our online presence. And the DoD has often reported that if they're going to get us, they're going to get us with that. Hey, Wichioma. So I just wanted to come on here and say that, every 8 minutes, we are attacked somewhere within our infrastructure. And that is either hospital, gas, TV. We've seen our meat already, police departments, every bit of our infrastructure, water, electricity. They all keep poking the fence. They keep poking the fence to see where's our weaknesses. Where's our weaknesses? In fact, the matter is, our weaknesses are freaking everywhere. So just to give you a couple of, here is the article about the National Guard simulated training that just went down 2 days ago. And they simulated what would happen if someone came in and brought down our utilities nationwide. This is a real this is a real freaking concern. You know what I'm saying? This is a real freaking concern. They could shut our freaking electricity down. We could have a blackout. I mean, it's imminent. It's imminent. We already know that they've been poking the fence. And I was just watching a YouTuber that I watch regularly. What's his name? Let me see. So that I
just received a massive warning from a military contact.
There we go. Full Spectrum Survival. Full Spectrum Survival. Look him up. Subscribe to him because he's one I watch regularly. He was just on here talking about how if they take our internet down, if they take our web down, if they take our electricity down, if they take, think about your banking, think about your money. If you are a recipient of benefits of some sort, be it Social Security, disability, maybe you count on child support, all that stuff is digitally traded. You will not be getting those payments. Okay? You will not have access to your money. Cut and dry. So that's the number one thing you need to be aware of. We will not be able to go. Now, some stores you will. If you are lucky enough, like me, and live in a small town, a lot of our little stores, they can do business if the web goes down. They can take cash, do it manually, do it the old-fashioned way. But if you're in the city, chances are none of the businesses that you're around is going to be able to do any transactions with the internet being down. Okay? If the electricity goes down, same thing. You need to think about where's all your food. Is it in the freezer? Oh, you got to have backup. And I have always said, I wouldn't keep any more money in the bank than you need to pay whatever bills you pay. I pay some of my bills online, so I want to keep enough money in the bank to to handle that. Now, I'm not one with a lot of money, so it's not like I'm taking a whole lot of money out and putting it in jars. I pretty much make what I can live on. There's no extra. But if you are lucky enough to have extra, I wouldn't leave it in the bank. I wouldn't leave it digitally at all. Not that it's going to be any good to you, to be perfectly honest. But we're getting off track. Anyway, so they did this this training, preparing themselves for what they fear is coming pretty quick. There's the Colonial Pipeline. They had the ransomware they paid $5 million to get out of. They were able to recover 85% of their cryptocurrency. That's not 100, that's 85. Russia and China have already both said that they've made no qualms that they are ready to cut us off internet-wise, shut us down from the World Wide Web. So, you've got that to think about. What else do we got here? Here is the pipeline attack. Now healthcare, hospitals. That's the main concern right now is hospitals and healthcare. What was it? Here we go. The ransomware attack shut down a key fuel pipeline that transported about 45% of the fuel consumed on the East Coast. That's almost half. So anyway, the reason I wanted to pop on here is just to say, be ready, because they're testing the fences constantly poking the fence. And just like that guy I watch on YouTube said, he gave a great example. He said, if you were a security guard, working somewhere where it was fenced in, so to speak, okay? And all of a sudden people start coming up and, banging on your gate, banging on the lock, banging on the fence, and tapping around the doors, tapping around the windows. You would automatically think, hey, they are getting ready to do something here. And this is what's happening. They are tagging us and tapping us and tagging us and tapping us every which way in every sector. So it is imminent. It is absolutely imminent that this is going to happen. And this is our biggest weakness. It always has been our biggest weakness is cyber security. Okay? Because, America is so big into freedom. They are not going to give up the necessary freedoms that it takes to truly be secure as far as the internet goes. We're not willing to do that. And we're about to pay the price for it. And I hate to sound, that way, but it's the truth. It is the truth. So anyway, get ready. Here's the thing. If you got a bunch of food in the freezer, that's great, but chances are the electricity is going to go down. So that food is all going to thaw out. Okay, and then you maybe you can make it last 3 days or so, depending on how hot it is outside. Best thing to do would be to can up some of that food so that it's shelf stable, and you don't need a freezer to keep it. That or dehydrated. You dehydrate it, can it, freeze dry it if you're lucky enough to have a freeze dryer, but make things to where you're not needing a refrigerator or a freezer. You need to make sure you've got plenty of water, because our water system is liable to be attacked, and you'll have water for a minute, but eventually all that's going to quit working. So then you're not going to have any water or sewer. So get your plans for that. as far as running out and buying food, we all know what the stores have been like. We all know what they've been like forever. They barely have anything in them, meat especially. So, stock up. Hopefully, you've already been stocking up so that you don't have to be one of those people that are flying out to the store, you know, along with the other maniacs who fail to even recognize anything that goes on in their world. It just amazes me. It was just like with the pandemic. It was just like with the pandemic. It's like, seriously, it was imminent. The pandemic was imminent. It is not even over. It's not even over. No, no, it isn't. And it's going to get bad, and people aren't getting vaccinated, and you know, we're still dealing with that. So anyway, take care, get prepared, don't be scared, be prepared. You know, think about it. Think about what could happen and what are you going to do about it. So anyway, Nana Prep out. Love ya.